bang, 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 bang. What's up? What's up, everybody? It's me, Meow Meow. I'm playing this fucking game. This has been weird. It's been really weird so far. So far, Sayori died, and now she just doesn't even exist. So, I don't even know how to feel anymore. But, yep. So, hi, Genzajer. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Azure. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? The hell? The hell was that? You see that? What the hell? Oh, come on. That could deserve a slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Get out of the fucking way. Get out of the way, Monica. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga selection in the classroom. I'm guessing that's what it says. Get out the fucking way, Monica. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Zazir. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What's up, bitch? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... Oh, that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front cover. Basically,
it's about the religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines for the lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sazerk?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges to look at life at a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, we're all worthless anyway. And then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
my whole body's fucked up.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
Ahaha, what are you saying? Did she go full Russian outfit there for a second? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fun if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips up to her side. But in holding it like this, we've huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Is it? Yes. Okay, It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've become so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses the things she says and all that.
That's what you're talking about? Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her.
Buh. Excuse me. Ramen potatoes. Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came in my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Zasher? Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly.
Fucking Monica.
Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing a poem with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Okay. Make sure the internet's being weird. Okay. Go with Natsuki. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. But like I said, it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Now that you like it.
Oh, it's this dumb shit again. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I told you that you were gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But it's the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you to do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other thing, but the but the other nice thing about but the other nice thing about writing simple writing is that it puts more weight into the wordplay. Like it's set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps. It helps bring out the feelings in the last time.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what I meant by to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud then I don't want to take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next?
Hi, Zedger. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, you want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Zedger. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Zedger. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked out anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing too. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes it feels like Yuri. Mine is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being an adult like that. She must be really starved for some social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad than you. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean that I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Is this new? Okay, no, I've already read this one. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain is too fixated. Alright, it's just the same shit as last time. Yeah. Just force yourself to get something down on paper, tidy it up later. Keep your pen in the same spot, make puddle ink, so don't do that. Gotta keep it flow. Yeah, this is a little bit different from the first three. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then it ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. That's... what am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at the poem again. No, I know that. I just meant... Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh yeah, I remember this one. A flicking back. Here you go. Take your shit.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
That took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually read longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Cedric.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings.
You do more than that, but boo. Okay. See, I've already been through all this dialogue before. And there's really no change. It's impressive. You're impressive, Yuri. I could learn stuff from her. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, I'm really nervous about all that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And then I enjoyed it. Yeah, keep doing your best. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Did you hear that fuck up? I heard the fuck up. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. It's fancy. One's cute, one's fancy. Blah, blah, blah. Bicker, bicker. Oh. How can it be cute? Oh. Bitch, bitch, bitch. I'm trying to say something nice. Straight up been through all of this before. Monica liked it, Zashirk liked it. So based on that, some bullshit. First of all, excuse me. Spent a long time establishing writing style. Yeah, I like both their poems. I liked everybody's poems. I don't know if it's fucking good. The fuck? Why is it doing this? You wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Or that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. The fuck? See? This thing that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful or you might just cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's answer care everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after that. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me, as if she noticed I was standing there. Says Yerk. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I don't even know what the fuck is going on right now. This shit's going crazy. I don't know. I think with the game being crazy like this, it'll probably be able to, like, better be on Natsuki's good side. Or, I don't know, Yuri has the knife. Fuck it, let's just pick, I don't pick Natsuki anything. The fuck? Stop this shit. I keep picking the same person. I'm just gonna keep picking the same person. The fucking fuck, bro. What? What? Get the fuck out of my way. Get your face out of my face. Get out of the way, Monica. Fuck you, Monica. Hey. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. In prison I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did... Sis, Yerk, please don't hate me. Please? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can't go first, Monica. I like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should at least be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Sassyurk. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but
The fuck? Bink a dink, bink a bink dink, bink a bink dink. Oh, chicka chicka bink bink dink, chicka bink dink dink dink, chink. Alright, Vitality. Boop. Forgive. Fickle. Shame. Crimson. Dark. Is it tragedy? Graveyard. Nightgown. Vivacious blanket. Disarray. Incongruent. Broken. Misfortune. Frightening. Fucking captive. Agonizing. Tears. Fear. Yeah, that's basically all the fucking Yuri stuff. She's the dark one. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
welcome back, Sassyurk.
Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think of any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Sassyurk, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry about it a little. But Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promised I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'd do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your arm, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you?
but
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you're secretly hitting me or something like that.
no, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still Charlo. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I'll be practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still? That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Oh. Well, thanks, Jerry. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing on a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so?
In that case,
I won't let you down, Zajirik. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks.
So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Zajirik, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, maybe I have the water pitcher. Thanks. I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
Get off my fucking back, Monica. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be near the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. What's this? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Say, what? Okay, she's back. She didn't slice the fuck out of her arms? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait. No, waiting's no problem. So it's just best not to, like, go look for her ever.
Cesar, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get to the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more now. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Zajirk. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Zajirk, I have another request. Do you mind if you sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Probably because you have huge tits. Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading?
Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I ended up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Oh, that's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book anyway.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally confused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Sazerk?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts breathing heavily.
I can't... Sazerk.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Sazerk. My heart won't stop pounding, Sazerk. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Sazerk?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. It's time for some other shit.
Whose poem should I read first? Let's do fucking Yuri's.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you're in for today.
Alright, it's just some writing techniques. think this might be different. Have I read this one before? I can't even remember. Whale. Whale. A rotating wheel turning on an axle grinding. Bolt head. A linear gear boy. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A dark ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gear boy. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gear boy. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times. Every time it ticks every second time. A bolt-head of holy stakes tied to these. Dude, like, this shit makes no sense. Whatever. It's just a bunch of random shit thrown together. Of course, it doesn't really matter. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen full of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. I know you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. This is just fucking weird. I like the last one better. Really? But yeah, I can tell you were a little bit more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough. You're still new, so I would expect you to find your right style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. But you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending so much time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh, this is that fucked up spider one. Not bad, right? Yep. Warming up, doing some shit. Yep. You don't like people who like spiders. Pretty cool poem. Alright, Natsuki. Yep, shared the poems. Monica's the last one here. There, jerk, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. What the fuck?
Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's different. It's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy. Just spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my tulip members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way that this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me. Okay, so this is a little different. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful color, flashing, expanded, piercing, red, green, blue. Okay, cacophony of meaningless. That noise, the noise, it won't stop. Violent, something shits. Screech, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Playing some shit on a chalkboard, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Delete her. Delete her. Delete Monica? Yeah. She's like fucking... She's been in the weirdest places. Like, something's wrong with Monica. There's something up with that. And, like, you can't even, like, pick her as a choice of, like, words to say. So there's obviously something there. You glitchy, Monica.
So I don't know if it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, there's no point in me explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
I think I'm like missing out on these poems. Festival. Last minute preparations. Let's keep it simple. Everybody's been lively. Yeah. Make people join the literature club. Blah, blah, blah. Says you're easy and passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who is interested in new members. The rest of us are feeling fine like this. None of you president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Zashik want to get more members too, right? No. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone else here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Cedric, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of it all anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place. I just want a place that feels like. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being left for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Cedric. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. This one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? The fucking... I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What the fuck? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Zazurk? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what we'll end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Is she like fucking crying blood right now? With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Zazir? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Zazir before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of this time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Zazir, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't feel like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So, wait, no, stop it.
Shit's fucked up. While I was asleep. Brain cloud. Agonizing. Raindrops. Fucking incongruent. Eternity. Whirlwind. Massacre. Hopeless. Existence. Unrestrained. Rose. Depression. What's that fucking... What's all those numbers up there mean? That's a lot of ones. Despise. Okay, anxiety. I guess there's 20 of them I need to hit. It's a weird way to do it. Ooh.
Hi, Zazir. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica, I told you not to.
She really late again. Unconsidered as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must she always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry.
Seriously,
What's gotten into you today? Lately?
nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on the edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just feel, well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Well, Zashir, were you practicing piano again?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and... Right. I forgot.
About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, however, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, the last part was really funny. Look, I did something about yesterday. I was a little bit more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're gonna do together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure everything's alright. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyways, Azric, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Azric is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad that I've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. This is the same shit as yesterday. Water pitcher, cool. Yeah, I'll walk with you, that's okay. She goes, and then she's gone for 10 fucking minutes. Yeah, she left me again. It's not like that this time. She's filling up a water pitcher. Sorry for the misunderstanding. It's been about 10 minutes. Okay. Went through this before. There's water fountain. Hear the sounds. She's a fucking cutter. Look at that. The fuck?
Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. Albert hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited or something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Cedric, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Zashirk. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. Oh, fuck. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet together. And now we're here. We get that happy, but will you do that with me? Will the fucker dip our home?
This is stressing me out. Yuri. Let's just keep talking to Yuri. Because she's fucking nuts, and I like it. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. Yep, you like my poem? Everybody does. My poems are the shit. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, I guess dialogue is starting to change a little bit, because now she wants to take the poem home.
Oh, that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I take good care of it.
I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over.
I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin will enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
Okay. Yetibidibber, bendibber turker fur, from Kirkadeka pom pom, Kikipadur, Chipmalala Papadir, Palalar, Halimada, there the day bone, baby diva home day, how she share gang, boobadoo down by day, is that a piss stain? Okay. Okay, come down. Heba home day. Shikabagadickabur. Okay, it's a good poem.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can tell, the poem is about blah, 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 blah. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Alright, Natsuki. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It just pissed me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. Oh, I like this. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that, okay? This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to, and I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's being really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. I ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Zashik? If you want to just spend more time with Monica, all these problems will go away. You and I are too messed up for someone. Just think. What the? Huh? What? No. No. Give me another option. Ugh. Don't say I didn't warn you, Zashik. Okay. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa come home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa makes me ask me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like it when Papa comes home before sundown. I like it when Papa cooks cake. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dream. I like it when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like it when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like it when my Papa come home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. The fuck was that about? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival. Let's hurry and get this over with. Okay. Yeah, she bring cupcakes. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, she's not useless. She knows what to do. Decorations. Make the atmosphere good. Mood lighting. She's like, yeah, fucking tight, bruh. And then it keeps going. What about this and that? She's like, what about you, Zazir? What the fuck do you want to do? And then they're like,
You're gonna have to choose. And it's pretty laborious and like, cupcakes isn't hard to do. All I care about is now is dragging Zajic around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Yeah, let me decide. Make me decide. Let me decide. Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide it for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I straight up don't fucking want to. Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. What the fuck is happening? Ooh. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are.
Pulling Zajic away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is to spend a little bit more time with him. Is that so much to ask?
Oh, she got that crazy face. Look at her face. Crazy. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Please, take me with you.
Hey, Zajic?
Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door.
Finally. This is really all I wanted. Zajic, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead, the whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone who care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Zajic. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Zajic, you know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Zajic, tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
I mean, you do have a knife. So yes, I accept. And she's laughing like a crazy person. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no. She just keeps doing it. the fucking fuck? No, what the fuck? No. No. It could have been good. It could have been good, Yuri. But you just had to go and fuck it up. Then why the fuck did they even let you have a knife in school? Don't they have metal detectors? Shouldn't that have been avoided? Whatever. I can't read that. I can't read it. Square. It's just nonsense, Yuri. You're just speaking nonsense. Write it. Write it with your hands. Write it with your blood hands. You just straight up just stab yourself in the chest. All this stuff is making no sense. I mean, what? Is this gonna keep doing it? It's gonna keep doing this shit. I mean, why? Why is it like this? Stop it. Stop it. Stop. I can't read that. Why does it have to be so much? There's no reason for it to be this much. Like, what the fuck? Stop it. Stop it. This is stupid. This is dumb. I don't like this. This is wasting time. Stop wasting time. I get it. You're dead. You're on the floor. I mean, do I skip it? I skipped this part, right? This is fucking stupid. Stop it. No, I'm just gonna straight up skip this part. The hell? This isn't normal. Not even close. I'm guessing this is like days. Okay, I'm just gonna keep the skipping. Keep on skipping. Alright. Let's put that down right there. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna make some coffee. Did it finally do it? Is it normal now? It's normal now, right? That looks, well, it looks better. It looks better. I mean, I don't see fucking Yuri's dead ass body just fucking lying on the floor. What was that, like 3 days or some shit? I was just staring at her. It was like the whole weekend. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Yeah! Well, Natsuki knows. Natsuki runs away. Alright, I think all the dialogue's gonna be different now. I'm here. Sashik, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Sashik? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Yuri's deleted. Natsuki's deleted. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Sashik. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over the stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Sashik. Or do you actually go by Miyamitsu or something? You see, you're like jumping into my files, and I don't like this shit. Stop it. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little bit more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. No, that's out of the way. I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. You're just an evil fucking bitch. I deleted all of their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But, for some reason, yeah, blah blah blah. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely got to even talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Zazirk? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Zazirk.
It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the kind of pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friend don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Asheric, but now you're here. You're real.
The fuck? Alright, so it looks like I'm stuck in some sort of fucking loop. So... Alright, I gotta figure out... I'm just gonna delete her. I'm in the game already, I'm just gonna fucking delete her. Keeps talking about files and deleting, I just gotta figure out how to do that. System settings. Data management. No? I don't know. Is this... I don't want it to close. Well, they have to make it so confusing. Monica, you suck. Okay. Auto. Yeah, explanation. Where my coffee at, bruh? Ugh. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this seems like more dialogue. Um, yeah, I kind of figured that. I mean, duh. Why wouldn't I, bitch? Not like you're crazy. Alright. Serious? Won't even let me save? I don't know about this as being a good ending. The fuck? Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength, courage endowed upon me by one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I want to break the fourth wall. Maybe. I was always mad at you. Fuck you. Do I have to? Bro. Do I have to do it on this screen? Okay. Just go here. Hell yeah, fuck you, Monica. You suck ass. Lick a butt. Fucking. Somebody should fart in your mouth. Okay, cool. Yeah. Psycho. Shit straight up tight. Go away, Monica. You evil bitch. Get out my face. So many selfish and disgusting things. I ruined it. Everything. All around it. Oh, why did you delete me? How could you? That's not love. So they're in the recycle bin. You deleted them, but they're just in the recycle bin. Which means this bitch is still in the fucking recycle bin. Which ain't good. is not there anymore. Settings. How do I delete her from the recycle bin? It's an ordinary school day like any other, and as usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that.
Hey, Sashir.
Well, there's already is one girl. It's her again. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently we've picked up that habit once again. Zajarik, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time? Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you've never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, players. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Shark, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. Ooh, after all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? When she's starting a club of her very own. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You mean it? Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish the great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Zajarik. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Zajarik that Sayori's already talking about?
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Zajarik. We're the Literature Club.
We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Zajarik, don't tell me. Here? That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad for everyone around you.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I know what to say. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Huh? What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oh, okay. Are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, these look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but to notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Ah, I guess. I already tried to impress her new member, Harry.
Well, that's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So is that sure? What kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her more comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Here.
Eh?
What about, the first thing you said? Manga. Manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So, if Zashir wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. It can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Zashir?
Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess it means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then it's for Yuri.
I have to read manga.
Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? If I didn't realize... I mean...
What a guilty expression Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really?
I mean,
it makes me happy that you do something like that for me. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes. I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Okay. I think everyone likes you too, Zazurk. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Ah, Zazurk? Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you join, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey Zazurk, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Oh, fuck. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Zazurk. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. The fuck? ever. Can I pick no? Can I pick no? Can I pick no, please? I want to pick no. Let me pick no. Guess that's not happening. What's happening? And is that Monica? Who? Get past it. Yeah. It's because she was in the fucking recycle bin, bro. Just like everybody else.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff,
Yeah.
and not really any good at it yet.
Oh, Monica.
But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen I'll write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just put your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day?
Yeah, she sounds pretty good.
What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Just deleting all the PNGs.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Some dark shit. Wonder what the good ending is. Because this can't be a good ending.
As my pens only write bitter words for those who are dear to me. Is it wrong if I take, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club's truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. And brings me to this. Okay. So there's more to unlock.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Okay. Well, let's click on this, see what happens. Okay, so it's just... That's the game, bro. That's the game. Guess I gotta delete the file. Gotta delete everything? Yeah. Delete? I guess I can't... I guess this is... What? Alright, guys. Well, guess that's game. That was fucking pretty disturbing. So, yeah. Glad that's, over. Well, I guess until next game, figure out what I'm playing next. So, tune in, find out, like and subscribe, and figure out what the hell is gonna happen to this channel. I have a YouTube account too, so it's the same name. Just look that up and you'll find it. So, peace.